Guys, sorry that I can't be there today. I wanted to go over a couple practice problems with you real quickly. Because if I was there, I would do just a couple with you and then let you get started on your own. This is an assignment. Please make sure that inside your notes folder where we have that agenda, that you write this assignment down. Call it Simplifying Exponents, okay? And we're going to do a couple of these together. I will try to do like one from each kind of section. So let's do number one. All right, so my steps tell me that I start with my 0. There's no zeros. Then I do the power rule, which is the parenthesis rule, okay? So that means that this 2 is going to apply to everything inside the parentheses. So I'm going to kind of draw this out a little bit and show you, for those of you that are still struggling. This is like 3 squared times n to the second power times 2 to the second power times n to the second power to the second power. Okay? So we have 3 squared, n squared, 2 squared, n to the 4th. Now, if it helps your brain, put a little multiplication inside in between each one, because that's really what we're doing. So if you are getting tripped up on that and feeling like, oh, well, is this attached to this? Put that in between each term. That might help you. Okay? Next, we look at negatives. Are there any negatives? No. So now we're going to look at the product rule, which means we're going to look at the terms. So I have an n here and an n here. So the rule says that if the exponents are the same, we do what? Right, we're going to add these. So this is going to give us n. 2 plus 4 is 6, n to the 6th. Okay? And then 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. 4 times 9 is 36. So we have 36 n to the 6th. As long as I didn't miss a step. Let's see, I did those. I squared that, and I multiplied these. Okay, so that should be your end result, right? Then let's go down here. Okay, we'll look at number 3. So again, no zeros. There is a power. So this is applying to every term on the inside. So this becomes 3 cubed. And x squared is 2 times 3, so this becomes x to the 6th. Then on the bottom, again, I have 3 cubed. And then 2 times 3, again, is x to the 6th. Okay? Okay, so what is nice about this one is a really easy one. Okay, so you're going to end up with 9 over 9, right? 9 divided by 9 is 1. Okay. 6 minus 6 is 0. Anything to the 0 is 1. So we end up with 1. Yay. Okay, and then jump to the back. I will go through one of these ones. We're going to look at 18. Okay, I'm sure you looked at some of these and you were like, what? I have no idea. You guys can do this. Use the rules. That's why we learn them. Okay, so are there any zeros? No. Are there parentheses? Yes. 4 times 3 is negative 12. So I'm going to rewrite this, negative n to the negative 12th over negative n to the 4th times negative m to the 3rd times n to the negative 3rd. Okay. Now, negative rule says that they're going to flip. Remember, that means negative exponents, not negative bases. Okay? So that means this negative n to the negative 12 goes on the bottom, becomes negative n to the positive 12. And then on the bottom, this negative n to the 4th stays down here. And then negative m to the 3rd stays down here. But I was going to say negative, sorry. n to the negative third goes up top and becomes n to the third. Okay, so we moved this to the bottom. Yep. This has stayed on the bottom. This stayed on the bottom, and this moved to the top. Yes. Okay, now I would combine like terms on the top and on the bottom. So negative times a negative is a positive. So you're going to have positive n. 12 plus 4 times negative m to the third all over n to the third. Okay, so I have n to the third minus n to the 16th. So that is n 3 minus 16. And 3 minus 16 gives us n to the negative 13. So we represent n to the negative 13 by putting it under the fraction bar. So we end up with n to the positive 13 on the bottom times negative m to the third. Questions? I don't think I overlooked anything. I had this. Those are done. I moved that over and that over. I crossed those out, brought them down. Yep. Okay, so I always want to double check. Make sure you didn't miss anything. If you have questions, again, remember you guys can work together. So ask a partner, lean on a friend for a little bit of help if you're totally stuck. Walk through the steps in your notes to help you. And if there's anything you are super, super stuck on, you can let me know Monday. These are due Monday. But you can always write a note on here. Hey, Mrs. Manson, I tried this, but number blank really stumped me. But I want to see that you tried it. Because it's one thing to say, oh, it looks hard, and do nothing. But it's another thing to say, well, it looks hard. I'm going to give it my best try. It might be wrong, but I'm going to try to walk through the steps and give it some effort. Okay? Have a great day.